After exploring his limited alternatives elsewhere in the league, 8-time All-Star guard Kyrie Irving of the Mavericks signed a free agent contract with Dallas, stating that he was happy to come back here. Irving was traded from Brooklyn Nets to the Mavericks during the previous season, and although losing time with an injury, he showed promise in the brief time with the team to the end of the 2022-23 season. Irving averaged 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in 20 games with the Mavs in the previous season. He also shot a 51% from the field and 39.2% from the outside of the arc. In the first hour of free agency, Irving and the Mavs came to an agreement on a 3-year contract for up to $126 million, arranged by his stepmother and agent, Shetelia Riley Irving. The Mavs were able to pay Irving a lot more than other interested parties, like the Phoenix Suns, who were only able to offer the veteran minimum agreements in free agency, since they acquired Irving's bird rights after trading him last season. This was Irving's first media appearance since the last week of the previous season. It wasn't too difficult of a process, he stated. Dallas ranked first on my list. Naturally, I searched for other possibilities with salary caps and places where I could socialize with other players in the league, but there wasn't much room. Now that I'm 31, I feel that I need to see things from a different angle and that I can't just stay here. Instead, I wanted to be able to return and be greeted with a hug. So I took everything into account. I took my time a few days before free agency just to be with my family, to gauge how they felt about being in Dallas alongside me. And everybody was excited. I mean, even when I got traded here mid-season, a lot of my family was excited, and they just were looking forward to me having peace of mind just on the court and off the court. I had already dealt with enough last season for the past 2 seasons, so they knew that I just wanted a lot of that off my back and off my shoulders, of feeling like I had to be Superman or I had to be perfect. I just wanted to be myself, and then going on the last few years just figuring myself out. So I think this is the best place to do it and continue to mature and grow as a man. Despite Irving's strong individual stats, Dallas signed him with the hope that he and Luka Doncic would propel the team into the title hunt. Instead, the Mavericks missed the postseason for the first time since the 2018-2019 season, as they faltered out of the Western Conference playoff race. With a full training camp and preseason to improve on their chemistry before the 2023-24 season begins, Irving and Doncic believe they will be much better this year because of the extra practice. Regarding his chemistry with Irving, Doncic said, "I mean better for sure." According to McMahon, last year he arrived in the middle of the season, leaving us short on time. We immediately started playing games. We missed much of the training camp and the preseason because it takes time to develop chemistry, particularly on the court. Thus, I believe it will be much better. After acquiring Grant Williams this summer in a sign and trade with the Boston Celtics, the Mavericks ought to be enhanced as well. His effect on both ends of the court should be seen right away, as he is anticipated to be adding to the starting lineup. When Dallas plays the San Antonio Spurs on October 25th to start the season, all eyes will be on Irving and Doncic to see whether they will bring the Mavericks back to the top. A player option is included in Irving's contract for the final season. Additionally, there are $6 million in incentives, total $1 million for participating in at least 65 games per year, and an additional $1 million if Irving participates in at least 58 games and the club wins at least 50 games. Irving played 60 games for the Brooklyn Nets and Mavs last season, and Dallas concluded with a 38-44 record. For this reason, the incentives are officially categorized as improbable. I wanted to win and the number of games I played to be the basis for everything that was structured in my contract incentive-wise, stated Irving, who last appeared in over 65 games for the Boston Celtics in the 2018-2019 season. I can hear every sound. I therefore just wanted to make sure that heading into the season, I had some reasonable expectations for myself, in addition to some amicable terms, with the goal of simply playing as many games as possible. In an attempt to acquire a co-star to complement Luka Doncic, Dallas executed a sensational trade. The Mavs lost steam and were eliminated suffered from the postseason. Despite Irving's foot and Doncic's thigh ailments, Dallas struggled when they started together, losing 5 to 11 of those games. As a result, we were responding to many inquiries for which, to be honest, I don't think we were prepared. And health is everything in this league, so us not being 100% and going through last season and trying to do the best we could do mentally, emotionally, and physically, I gotta give ourselves some grace and some credit. Even though Irving had a strong career on his own, Dallas signed Irving in the hopes that he and Luka Doncic would propel the franchise into the championship picture. Instead, the Mavericks missed the postseason for the first time since the 2018-2019 season, as they faltered out of the Western Conference playoff race. With a full training camp and preseason to improve on their chemistry before the 2023-24 season begins, Irving and Doncic believe they will be much better this year because of that extra practice. After acquiring Grant Williams this summer in a sign and trade with the Boston Celtics, the Mavericks ought to be enhanced as well. His effect on both ends of the court should be seen right away, as he is anticipated to be adding to the starting lineup. With a whole off-season to recuperate physically, Irving, Doncic, and the entire Mavs team will attempt to break the pattern of having a poor start to the season. 82-game regular season is crucial to avoid playing from behind for the majority of it. If the Mavericks, in their new look, are up to the task, we'll find out soon enough. Having played 7 games thus far this season, Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks hold the second best record in the NBA. Irving believes that the Mavs' enhanced team dynamic is the reason for their early season success. After Dallas defeated the Orlando Magic 117-102 on Monday, Irving discussed the team's success in close games in his post-game interview. According to him, the Mavs have been able to overcome late-game adversity because the players have been holding each other accountable more this season. I think this year we're really galvanizing each other and holding each other accountable during those tough situations, which helps our chemistry, Irving said. He continued, Dallas's success is more than just our great play. Irving and co-star Luka Doncic scored a combined 23 points in the fourth quarter of play on Monday. The standout guard stated that they both understand that for the Mavs to succeed, their teammates must prosper. But we understand that our teammates' success on both ends of the court depends on us, since it's broader than just the two of us. Thus, Irving stated, it's more of a team game. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and ringing the notification bell, as you never miss any future content from us. Until next time.